Hi guys. So today we are going to do yoga for upper body. So just a short and quick upper body release for when you're carrying any tension or tightness, shoulders, neck or back. This is just a real feel good everyday flow. So you don't need any equipment at all. If you have a mat, then that's great. Just roll that out now. If not, then just find somewhere soft and comfortable and we'll get started. So we're just going to start off in a nice comfortable seated position. So that could be knees to the side like I am now, or it could just be in easy pose, our Sukhasana. So maybe one leg in front of the other, just closing off the eyes and just gently coming in to the space, connecting with the breath. I just want you to take 3 breaths here. So inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. And release, taking the chin down towards the chest, really lengthening out through the back of the neck. Taking the chin over towards the right shoulder. And over towards the left shoulder. Again, over towards the right. Maybe stopping and pausing if it feels good at any point. And then just gently over to the left. This time carry on making a full circle with the neck. Again, if it feels good at any point to pause, to stop, then just do that. When you've taken that full circle, just taking it back the other way. Also notice if the teeth are clenched at this point and just softening and relaxing if they are. Coming back to center. I want to shake the shoulders up and back. Shoulders up and back. So really exaggerating this movement, so really bringing them up and then back. And we're just going to take it the other way now. So this time we're going to bring them up and forwards. Up and forwards. 2 more times, up and forwards. Last time, up and forwards, release. Just taking any movements here that feels good. And just gently taking it from side to side. Just taking a gentle seated twist here. So just taking the right hand to the outside, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Gently taking the right hand behind. Just a gentle twist one way and then switching it out. Just using this hand on the knee just as a slight pivot. So really starting to ring out. One more time, one way. And then the other. Make your way over into tabletop position. Just taking a couple of rounds in cat and cat. So shoulders and wrists in one line, hips and knees. Inhale, really exaggerate, dropping this belly down, lifting the chin and the chest, so really getting into that lower back. Exhale, round, press into the hands, press the earth away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Walking the hands forward, coming into puppy pose. Take the hands forward, melt the chest and the chin down towards the floor and just wag that puppy tail. So just sending the hips from side to side, releasing, maybe coming up onto the fingertips. Just releasing into those shoulders and lats. And then from here, take the left arm under, take the left cheek down towards the floor, stretching out with that right. Switch it out, so left hand comes forward, this time right hand comes under. And then back through tabletop, lower chest and chin down towards the floor, keeping the hands underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet pressed into the floor. Take an inhale, rise up, cobra. Take an exhale, release. Make sure you're relaxing the shoulders here. Inhale, lift, so shoulder blades come down the back. Exhale, release. This time, seeing if you can come up a little bit higher. So inhale up, then take the gaze over the right shoulder. Come back to center, release. Inhale up, take the gaze over the left shoulder. Exhale, release. This time, maybe seeing if you can press up to upward facing dog. So just slide the hands just a little bit further back. This time, as we inhale, we're going to lift the thighs and the knees. So shoulders and wrists are in one line again, lifting here. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes, finding downward facing dog. So taking the hands to shoulder width apart. Just taking the gaze between the feet or the knees. Maybe bending one knee and then another. Releasing the hips and the hamstrings, but we're really focusing here on the shoulders and the upper back. So pressing the hands into the floor, really lengthening through that spine. So really guiding the chest through towards the thighs. Press into the hands. Take an inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Drop down onto the knees, chest and chin, lower all the way down towards the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra right. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra left. Exhale, release, press up. Upward facing dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. This time, just walking the hands back towards the feet. Find your ragdoll. Let the upper body completely hang heavy. Just rocking from side to side gently. Maybe shifting the weight backwards and forwards, nodding and shaking the head, just completely releasing that upper body. Imagine that it's heavy. Crown of the head sinking down towards the floor. Take one more breath, inhale. As you exhale, really deep bend in the knees. Take the hands down, walk the hands forwards. Coming back down into tabletop. Take the toes to touch, sink back, finding child's pose. So really reaching the fingers forward. Take the forehead down towards the earth. So we're stretching into the armpits. From here, we're just going to walk the hands over towards the right hand side. So pressing back gently on the left hip. And then gently walk the hands over towards the left-hand side. This time just pressing back on that right hip slightly. Really feeling a stretch all the way into the right armpit. So from the little finger all the way down to the toe. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Just coming up into a kneeling position. Clasping the hands. Pressing the hands away. Really tucking that chin down. So we're opening out those shoulders. And then releasing. This time clasping the hands at the base of the spine. Squeezing the chest. Maybe seeing if you can take those hands away from the body. If not, then just guiding them down towards the floor, towards the feet. Lifting the chest. So we're really opening up the fronts of the shoulders. And then just take those hands round to the right hand side. So just keeping that clasp. Bringing them around towards the right hip. So we're just stretching out the front of the left shoulder here. Coming into that left lat. Inhale. Exhale. Just keep those hands clasped. Bring them around towards the left hip this time. So we're really stretching out the front of this right arm this time. Into the front of the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Taking the right hand down. We're just going to reach up and over with the left hand. So feeling a stretch all the way from the little finger. Again, all the way down into the hip. And then release, float it over. One more time, float it over this way. And over to the left. And then release, making your way back into your seated position. So coming back into your Sukhasana, taking the hands again to the knees, or bringing one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, taking 3 breaths together just to close. So inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through that flow. I hope you feel a little bit of release now in the upper body. I hope it feels a little bit lighter. Namaste.